There is just one match left of the Premier League season, that being against relegated Southampton. Whilst we don't play until the weekend, there is still Liverpool news to discuss, of which we'll share with you in today's video, that includes some massive Darwin Nunez news. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. With Belgian midfielder Romeo Lavia expected to leave Southampton following their relegation, Liverpool have emerged as admirers. Lavia is one of a few Southampton players to come away from their dismissal season with any credit, having impressed in midfield since his arrival from Manchester City. The 19-year-old, a dominant defensive midfielder, has made 33 appearances for the South Coast club this campaign, starting 28 of those, and is attracting heavyweight interest. According to Goals Neil Jones, Liverpool are among the teenager's admirers, along with both Chelsea and even Manchester City. The Reds are said to be aware of Lavia's progress, and though Alexis McAllister and Mason Mount remain primary targets, there are plenty at Anfield who believe he is a player who could make a difference. It is not the first time Liverpool have been touted with an interest in Lavia, of course. Earlier this month, Belgian journalist Sacha Tavolory told Redmen TV that Klopp loves the midfielder and that Liverpool are the closest club to signing him. For the moment, there are no offers from Liverpool, that's a certainty, Tavolory explained. But their project is one which is most convincing to Lavia, and that's why I think it will be Liverpool. Despite this, there are a number of factors in the way of Lavia making his move to Anfield, not least that projected price tag at St Mary's. Chelsea presented Southampton with a bizarre bid worth around £50 million at the end of the summer transfer window, just 2 months after his switch from Manchester City, which was promptly rejected. That, even with the club's relegation, would almost certainly be used as a benchmark in negotiations with interested parties this summer. Meanwhile, Manchester City hold a buyback clause following their sale of Lavia in July, with the deal worth an initial £10.5 million rising to £14 million, allowing them to re-sign him for £40 million. This clause only comes into effect in 2024, but the valuation is likely to remain high as the Belgian international still has 4 years left on his contract. Just a quick one guys, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going to copyclothing.com or going down into the link in the description. We also offer free UK shipping on all orders. Let's get back into the video. Liverpool received an injury boost as Darwin Nunez was involved in training on Tuesday afternoon. The Uruguayan has missed the last 2 games with a very painful inflammation of his tendon to his toe, according to Jurgen Klopp. However, he was spotted doing light training with the squad on Tuesday, involving running drills and ball work, meaning he could be fit for Sunday's season closer against Southampton. Liverpool's number 27 has already had 6 injuries in his first season at Liverpool, but has still managed to score 15 goals from 42 appearances in a team lacking form. After a squad party on Sunday with friends and family for Roberto Firmino, Klopp's side returned to the AXA training centre to prepare for their trip to St Mary's. Thankfully, there were no new injuries to report, as the under-21s coach Barry Lutus was among those who watched the sessions at the AXA training centre. Nat Phillips remained absent from the group, as did Thiago, Naby Keita, Stefan Bajcetic and Calvin Ramsey, who are all out with longer-term problems. Despite the weekend's match likely being a dead rubber, Klopp should still pick his strongest starting 11, as a win would help keep the mood positive ahead of a busy summer transfer window. There is also a small matter of Premier League prize money that would see Liverpool earn an extra £2 million for finishing 5th instead of 6th. The Premier League have now confirmed the dates for next season's transfer window, with clubs able to officially sign players from June 14th. The summer transfer window will be open from June 14th and will remain open for just 11 weeks, closing at 11 PM on September 1st. Clubs are already busy conducting deals ahead of the window, including Liverpool holding talks to sign Brighton's Alexis McAllister, but the formalities cannot be completed until mid-June. The Premier League confirmed their transfer dates for the 2023-2024 campaign on Wednesday, with the summer window open for 2 weeks after fixtures begin. Next season kicks off on the weekend of August 12th and 13th, with it possible that the first fixture is held on Friday, August 11th. Fixtures for the new campaign will be released at 9 AM British Standard Time on June 15th. Meanwhile, the winter transfer window runs as expected from January 1st to 11 p.m. British Standard Time on February 1st, allowing clubs a full month for mid-season deals. Mason Mount continues to dominate headlines, with Liverpool targeting the midfielder in the summer, a transfer Jamie Carragher has a number of reasons to support. Liverpool's name has been tied to Mount since last November and has steadily grown in frequency as his situation at Chelsea shows no signs of changing. The 24-year-old has 1 year remaining on his contract, and reports have suggested if a new deal is not signed, he will be sold, with the Reds ready to pounce. The Reds' interest has divided opinions among the supporter base at times, but Carragher has never got it, as he sees the potential, as he discussed in an exclusive interview with the Anfield Wrap. He said, "Mason Mount is a funny one, that people always seem a little down on him for whatever reason. I've never got it, I'm a huge fan. He's a Champions League winner, I really like him. He's got energy to press, he'd provide a greater goal threat from midfield than we have from Jurgen in that position right now. Every top manager who's been at Chelsea has picked him, plays for England, and I think the club have also got to be thinking about the homegrown situation." The last point about the club's homegrown status is an important one to make, as Liverpool could lose up to 4 homegrown players this summer, requiring a solution in the wider squad or in the transfer window. Chelsea have a reported price tag of £70 million for the England international, which would prove an expensive solution, but Mount could arrive for significantly less if they're forced to sell. Liverpool look set to act quickly this summer, and Mount, in addition to Alexis McAllister, remain the 2 leading midfield targets, but Carragher wants to see a defensive focus too. He said, "If we brought in McAllister and Mason Mount, I'd be delighted with that. I definitely want us to bring a defensive midfielder in as well, because Mount and McAllister are more offensive midfield players. I don't think our problem is going forward, our problem is defensively. If we're going to go back to where we want to be, which is challenging Manchester City and challenging for big trophies, we've got to sort ourselves out defensively, because that's been the biggest problem this season." There has been a lack of reports of interest in defensive midfielders, with ties to Sporting's Manuel Ugarte quickly downplayed by Liverpool sources. Liverpool fans, what do you make of Darwin Nunez this season? And do you think he'll make an even bigger impact next season? Let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Remember, we do have Liverpool t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to copyclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Push.